We got a full table again, a full desk. We've even got a little bit of BHO there. 2 different types of rosin here. There. 2 different types of rosin. We've got the Mac 1, a balanced hybrid from Craft. Apparently been DNA tested to check that it's the OG capulator cut of Mac 1. But what we're here for right now... Oh, and I've got a dab ready to go as well. But what we're here for right now, though, is... the Mac Doughnut. All Nations Mac Doughnut. Now, this is just confusing. So, the Mac Daddy came in a tub. The Mac Doughnut comes in a bag. The Mac Daddy was packaged in Portugal by Portocanna and was decent. And this is packaged in Germany by Cuntourage themselves, I guess. And this feels through the packet like it's going to be crispy and dry. So I'm going to turn this round because that's got my name on it. We've got a loss on drying of 6.3%. Now, to anyone new to the channel or anyone new to medical, loss on drying is the moisture that's left in the bud, the moisture that's in the bud when it's been tested to come to us. We are allowed a maximum of 12% moisture. This has half that, 6.3. Obviously, the more moisture you get, the more chance there is of mould between it leaving packaging and coming to us, or any other facility and going to another facility. But we regularly get flour that's around 8 or 9%, and it's noticeably nice. Noticeably nicer than things that are around 6%. So I'm not really looking forward to this. We're at 26% flour apparently, 26.1. Batch number CFN CO1E011 and then 4 zeros. This expires in June of this year, and I guess that means it was packaged in January. So this is 80 quid, 8 quid a gram, or 3 pence per milligram. I've just noted it says on Medbud. It's non-irradiated, cultivated in Canada. Let's get the little patient leaflet up on screen. Indica dominant hybrid, and it's from All Nations, just like the Mac Daddy was. So I'm not really going to go through all the information there, but patients report a calming and relaxing effect. So weed then, yeah? All Nations GM104 can be used, among other things, for the treatment of chronic pain, depression, anxiety disorders and sleep disturbances, as well as for alleviating stress-related symptoms. This one's dominant terpenes are limonene, which is anti-xylitic and antidepressant. How antidepressant and how anti-inflammatory and cell protective and all that kind of stuff these things are when you're smoking them or vaping them is probably ripe for discussion, as opposed to eating them, for instance. How anti-inflammatory and cell protective is it when you're not eating it? Who knows? Caryophyllene is anti-inflammatory and cell protective and has a little symbol of pepper next to it, a pepper grinder. Linalool is anti-xylitic and anti-convulsant. Myrcene, anti-convulsant and pain relieving. Is that a picture of a mango? What on earth is that? And what's next to the linalool? Is that lavender? Interesting. The claimed terpene estimate profile, and it's a quarter of each. We have here myrcene, limonene, caryophyllene, linalool. Linalool is lavender, is floral. Caryophyllene is spice and gas. Limonene is citrus and sour, and myrcene is herbal musk. So I wonder if any of those are going to overpower the others in the smell of this, or if it's all going to come out to be just, you know, a cannabis skunk smell. All Nations, I've read out all the information about this before, so if you want to know more about All Nations, there's more information on the Mac Daddy video, but they say they bring out ancestral wisdom and contemporary cultivation to create exceptional cannabis experiences that honour tradition and foster community prosperity. Sustainable practices, ancestral teachings, high quality cannabis, honouring environmental principles. And then you go and ruin it all and do something stupid like get involved with Cuntourage. Right, let's just get this open and see what's going on. How's the huff in just that bit there before we even open the bag? There's something there, not much, but there's something there. It smells very standard. What have we got in here? How does that look? How does that smell? That smells of peas. Oh no, there's what seems to be a familiar Mac smell in there. There's certainly the spicy, sour and muskiness. That is just an interesting mix of everything really. Oh wow, that's dry. So this is dry and falling apart. It's not hideously dry. It's not completely crispy, but it has got dust falling off it on my fingers. This needs to get out of this packet and in with a Boveda pack. sharpish. Yeah, the inside of the packet is absolutely covered in crystals. There's loads of it, so we're losing meds on this one just by having it in the bag. It's that dry, basically. Oh, that's a shame. This is one of the ones where you're going to want to cut the bag open and get the rest of your meds out. How well does it congeal? Yeah, see, it doesn't feel very... It feels very powdery. It's not melting and turning to something that wants to congeal. These are not great signs. Yeah, that doesn't really smell of much at all. Separating a bud and putting it up to my nose doesn't smell of much in the slightest. Don't really want to inhale too hard because I'm just going to end up getting loads of dust up my nose. Yeah, there's a slightly familiar MAC smell there. There's a slightly familiar smell there, but it's so vague. So vague. This one feels more like it's been destroyed by Cuntourage. How have Cuntourage flipped into them being the ones that now destroy the flower, and Portocanna have brought out something that's kind of acceptable? What the hell is going on? Cuntourage, you really don't seem to know what you're doing. You are not people that we should be going to for medicine. Good lord. This is a cross between Mac 1 and birthday cake, but who knows which Mac 1 and which birthday cake it's a cross between. Birthday cake, also known as birthday cake Kush, is an indica dominant hybrid with strong body effects and sweet cake-like flavour. As decadent as its Girl Scout cookies and cherry pie parent strains, birthday cake buds bloom with a crystalline icing of THC-rich resin. Like any dessert, birthday cake is the perfect way to end your day, with deeply relaxing effects that soothe the body without sedating the mind. This strain is preferred by patients treating pain, anxiety, appetite loss, inflammation, and headaches. And Mac is obviously one that's been on the channel a number of times now. Miracle Alien Cookies. There's the Miracle Valley Miracle Alien Cookies. There's a Hexacan one that isn't good at all. And now we have the Craft Mac one as well, supposedly from the original cut. Mac 1 features a smooth orange flavour that is balanced out by floral accents on a sweet earthy finish. Growers say Mac nugs are gorgeous and covered in resin. Medical marijuana patients choose this strain to help relieve symptoms associated with stress and depression. So, a few good strains have gone in to make this strain, but it doesn't seem like it's survived the process of coming to us via Cuntourage. But as you can see by me getting the grinder out, the only way to properly test this is 1. Taste test. 2. Put it under the scope. 3. We put it in the Purple Pro and test how much moisture it has and what its THC content is. And 4. We put it on the press and see how it presses. And 5. We do tests in various vaporizers to see what the hell is going on with this and whether it works or not, and to see whether it's just THCA on some dead plant material and if it's going to give me an ocular migraine or not. What joy! Come back in part 2, folks. We'll have all that information in there, and then you can make your decisions about whether you want to risk your £80 on this, or if you think it's worthless. It's not looking promising at the moment, folks. Gotta be honest, it's not looking promising. See you in part 2. Stay classy, stay medicated.